So, good evening everyone and welcome to Aurora online classes. Dear students, I am back and I am back with a new lesson for you, the hack driver. And this lesson is from Footprints Without Feet and it's by Sinclair Lewis. So, Harry Sinclair Lewis was a famous American novelist, short story writer, and playwright. And he was the first American writer to receive Nobel Prize. Always remember, Harry Sinclair Lewis was the first American writer to receive the Nobel Prize. First writer. Who was the first writer? Means Harry Sinclair Lewis was the first writer from the US because he is from US, American. So he was the first writer from the United States to receive the Nobel Prize for Literature. And now this hack driver is the story of a very cunning manipulator, Bill Oliver Lutkins, isn't it? And it shows that appearances are often deceptive, as Shakespeare said. So once the narrator of this story is a junior clerk in a law firm, had to go to New Mullen to serve a summon to Oliver Lutkins. There he met Bill, the hack driver. When the narrator asked about Oliver Lutkins, Bill took him to Fridge, who replied that Oliver had been there a little while ago. Bill, who was Oliver Lutkins himself, made a plan to befool the narrator. So now actually let us talk about, let me give you the detailed summary of this story. Summary of this story, hack driver. Are you familiar with the term? Hack driver means one who pulls horse cart, घोड़ा गाड़ी चलाने वाला, horse cart puller. So one who pulls a horse cart is called a hack driver. And who is the narrator of this story? The narrator of this story is a lawyer. Narrator, a clerk in a law firm. The person who is telling us the story is the narrator, and this narrator is a junior assistant clerk. Actually, he is a lawyer and he is a junior assistant clerk in a law firm. Law firm, law company, firm, in a law establishment. So he is the narrator. So the first point is narrator, a clerk in a law firm. The narrator was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm. He did not prepare legal brief, but he served summons. His work was to serve summons. Summons, it's a court order. Summons is a court order, and his duty was to send summons on a person. Court order, summons means court order. So he did not prepare legal brief but served summons. So his work was to serve summons on the person who is needed in the court. So like a postman, he has to go and give the summons from the court to the person who is needed in the court. This was his work. So the narrator was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm, in a law establishment, and his work was to serve summons. Summons means court orders. And he hated city life. The narrator, who was a lawyer, isn't it, who was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm, he hated city life, as the city life was full of dirt and violence. He hated it, and he was even considered fleeing to his hometown. He wanted to go back his hometown. So we have come to know that the lawyer was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm. His work was to serve summons. Summons means court orders. So to send court orders to someone or to take court's order to the person needed in the court, this was his work. So his work was to serve summons. Point number 2, sent to serve summons on Oliver Lutkins. The lawyer, means the narrator, actually he felt very happy when he was sent out 40 miles to a country town, New Mullion. So New Mullion was 40 miles away, and it was a country town, and he was to serve summons on a man called Oliver Lutkins. So for this work he had to go to New Mullion to serve summons to Oliver Lutkins, and this Oliver Lutkins was needed in a law case. Oliver Lutkins was needed in a case as a witness. So for this there was an order from the court, there was a summons from the court, and this summons has to be sent to Oliver Lutkins. So like a postman, as a postman is there to deliver you the letters, he also went to New Mullion to give this order, to give this summon to Oliver Lutkins. And this was New Mullion was 40 miles away from the town. Did you understand it? Point number 3, met Bill the hack driver. So now he was on the way, he came to the station where he met a delivery man with a hack. Hack means horse cart, ghoda gadi. And he was about 40. He saw that man, and that man, the hack driver I am talking about, actually this hack driver was about 40, and he was red faced and he was very cheerful. So he met the hack driver at the station, means the narrator met the hack driver at the station. This hack driver was red faced, he was about 40 years, and not only this, and he was very happy, very cheerful. So he told his name. This hack driver told his name, that his name is Bill. The lawyer told that he had come. Now the lawyer became friendly with him, and the lawyer told Bill that he had come there to serve summons on a man named Oliver Lutkins. Then Bill told him that he had seen him. Bill told the lawyer that he had seen him an hour ago. The narrator, and not only that, he also told the hack driver Bill told the narrator that he will help him. Means Bill told the narrator that he will help him in searching for Oliver Lutkins. And then the narrator hired hack ghoda gadi at a rate of $2 an hour. $2 an hour means for 1 hour the narrator was to pay $2 to hack driver. And Bill got ready, and Bill assured the narrator that he would help him in searching or hunting means searching, Oliver Lutkins. So now the narrator hired his hack, and then he went to New Mullion. Bill manipulated the tour around the town. Bill first took the lawyer to Fridge's place. Fridge told that Oliver Lutkins was there a little while ago, and perhaps he had gone to Gustav's barber shop. Then I mean to say this hack driver, because hack driver took him there. So at first hack driver took him to Fridge, and from Fridge he came to know that Oliver was here and he had gone just an hour ago. a few minutes ago, and he might have been gone to Gustav's barber shop. So from phrase, Bill came to know that Oliver Lutkins was here some time ago, but now he is not here, so he might have gone to Gustav's shop. So go and see whether he is at Gustav's barber shop or not. Then, then both the narrator and Bill, so they drove to the barber shop. The barber said angrily that he had not seen Lutkins here. Then they came to the pool room. There was a pool room where they used to play gambling. That was the pool room. Then they came to the pool room. They were told, when they came to pool room where gambling is played, जुआ खेला जाता है. So they were told, people told him that Lutkins had bought a pack of cigarettes and gone out. So if you had come a bit earlier, you would have got Lutkins here. And Lutkins was needed in the court as a witness. And for this, the narrator had come to serve him summons. So there he came to know that Lutkins had gone out from here. The lawyer was impressed with Bill's cooperation and help, because Bill was taking by his horse cart, by his hack, at first to from fridge to barber house, the barber house to the pool room, isn't it? So he took him everywhere. Bill took him everywhere. Line number. And he was very impressed. The narrator was impressed with Bill's cooperation and help, but this Bill was very clever. Point number 5, meeting with Oliver's terrible huge mother. Then Bill drove to the mother's farm. Bill took the narrator, the lawyer, to mother's farm, to his mother's farm, Bill's mother's farm. Again they asked the same question. The narrator asked the same question. He was searching Oliver Lutkins. So he asked his mother, where is Lutkins? So this was really, the Bill's mother was really very horrible. So she shouted very angrily. And she said that she doesn't know where he is. Then Bill told her that he is from a court and he wanted Lutkins, and he wanted to search your house. At this, on hearing it, she got very angry and she took out an iron rod, and she said, if you dare to enter my house, I would kill you. So now Bill told, the narrator got scared, and then Bill told the narrator to go away from here. So both of them got scared of Bill's mother, and the narrator wanted to go away from there. So the mother's reaction was very terrible. Mother did not allow the narrator to get inside the room for a search of Oliver Lutkins. So she warned, if they dared to search her house, she would burn them. So both of them went away from there. The narrator returned disappointed. The narrator could not trace Oliver Lutkins. He did not find Oliver Lutkins. He returned disappointed. When he reached his office, his boss, his chief, got very angry with the narrator, scolded him very badly for his failure, that you did not trace out Oliver Lutkins. Oliver Lutkins is needed as a witness. Now, this time round, so boss was very angry with the narrator, and now he ordered, go back to New Million with a man. This time round, second time he was sending. So his boss got very angry with the narrator and scolded him very badly for his failure. And then this time round, the narrator was ordered back to New Million, and this time round he was sent with a man. He was sent with another man. Means the narrator was sent with another man who could recognize, who could know Oliver Lutkins as he had worked with him. So the boss told the narrator that you go back to this time round, you go back to New Mullion with another man, and this man who is going with you, this man knows Oliver Lutkins, so this man can easily identify, this man can easily recognize Oliver Lutkins. So go with this man. So the second time, the lawyer, the narrator went away with other man, other companion. And this companion, this fellow knew Oliver Lutkins because this fellow had worked with Oliver Lutkins. So it would be easy for the narrator to find out, or it would be easy for the narrator to search Oliver Lutkins. So second time he went with another man. Bill himself was recognized as Lutkins. The train arrived at New Mullion. Bill was on the station near his cart. Strangely enough, Oliver Lutkins' mother, she was just like an old tigress, was talking and laughing with him. So both of them, second time the narrator with another man went to New Mullion. So they got down at the station, and near the station there was Bill's cart. So near the station, this time round the narrator was with another man. Both of them got down, and this man with the narrator, he saw a cart there, and he saw that this man was talking to his mother, and actually the narrator had appreciated Bill a lot for his help and cooperation. He said Bill is a very cooperative man, Bill is a very supportive man, he is very helpful, he helped me a lot in searching Lutkins Oliver. But this time round, when this man was there, both of them got at the station. This man, another fellow, saw Bill there, and he had already, the narrator had already told him his name is Bill. So, but when this time round, when this man saw Bill there, he said he is not Bill, he is Oliver Lutkins. That man has made you a fool. So Bill had helped in hunting for Oliver Lutkins. The companion was surprised. Who was the companion? Companion, fellow, friend, Sathi. Another man was surprised. He told that his name was not Bill. Another man told the narrator that his name is not Bill. He is Oliver Lutkins himself. And I have worked with Oliver Lutkins, so I know him. He is not Bill. He is Oliver Lutkins, and that Oliver Lutkins has made you a fool. बेवकूफ बनाया तुम्हें. Oliver Lutkins makes mockery of summons. Next point. Oliver Lutkins makes mockery of summon. Mockery means make fun of, मजाक उड़ाना. So when the summons were served, the narrator came and served the summons to Lutkins and told him that you are needed in the court as a witness. So when the summons were served, Lutkins and his mother, they were talking there, and this fellow, another man, next time he recognized him. He recognized that man very easily because he has worked with him. He said his name is not Bill, he is Lutkins himself. And the lady who is talking and laughing, the lady, this furious lady, this huge lady is his mother. So when the summons was served, Lutkins and his mother laughed at him. They laughed at the narrator. They looked at the narrator as if he were a bright boy of 7. Why? Because Bill was the hack driver, because he told the narrator that his name is Bill and he is the hack driver. Actually, that hack driver, Bill was his false name. Actually, his real name was Oliver Lutkins. He was Oliver Lutkins himself. And on that particular day, he made the narrator a big fool. He took the narrator from one place to another. And the narrator had to pay everything. The narrator had to pay the fare charge, everything. So he was very clever. This Lutkins was Bill himself. So Bill was his false name. So they looked at the narrator as if he were a bright boy of 7. Both Lutkins and his mother made fun of this summons and made fun of this narrator, how stupid this narrator is. They begged the narrator, then they requested, then Lutkins and his mother requested the narrator to go with them to a neighbor's house for coffee, for a cup of coffee. And they were eager to look at the narrator because previous day those people did not see the narrator. So the people of that area missed seeing him. So he wanted, Lutkins and his mother wanted the narrator to have a cup of coffee at the neighbor's house, and they took him so that the people could see him. So this shows that actually this narrator was the lawyer, and he praised a lot. He appreciated Bill, and Bill was he different one? Was he another fellow? No, Bill was not another fellow. He was not different. Bill was Oliver Lutkins himself. But at first he presented himself as the hack driver, and he presented himself that he is Bill. But Bill is not Bill. Bill was his false name. He cheated the narrator. He made fun of the narrator and the summons. He was very clever. He was a crook, I would say. Isn't it? So this is the summary of the story. Dear students, I will teach you the rest of the things in my next class. Till then, be happy, stay blessed, keep walking, keep practicing at home. Thank you very much. That's all for today.